Hello there! Today I'm so excited I get to do a special unboxing. This unboxing is going to include Beth Revis's new book, A World Without You. If you don't know, Beth Revis is the author of the best-selling Across the Universe trilogy. She also wrote a book called The Body Electric and a series of writing memoirs called Paper Hearts. A World Without You is Beth Revis's first contemporary novel. I'm so intrigued by this story because I know that Beth is such a fantastic sci-fi writer. Across the Universe takes place in space, and I am usually not that much of a sci-fi person, but I ate those books up. I loved them so much. Fun fact about Beth is that the first time I met her was when I had just started BookTube and I had just discovered that author signings were a thing, so I went to meet her and Marie Lu on the Breathless Reads tour in 2012. So she was one of the first authors I ever met and I was freaking out. And I know many of you know this, but Beth told me that she liked my name. A Million Suns had just come out, so I said, well, why don't you put it in your next book? And she laughed, and then I followed up on this on Twitter. Been an entrepreneur since day one. It was like, we met, here's my name, use it in your book if you want to. And then she was like, well, your head just got blown off. So if you read Shades of Earth, which is the third and final book in the Across the Universe trilogy, you will see my name, and yes, that is me. Anyway, with this new era in Beth Revis's writing, Beth has teamed up with this really exciting subscription box company called Quarterly. Quarterly sends out this really exciting box that goes into different categories, and one of the categories is literature and young adult 4 times a year. Quarterly. So Quarterly is kindly sponsoring this video and sent me their box, and in this box Beth Revis has picked out these items that correlate with her book A World Without You. I'm so excited to open it and learn more about what this book means, not only just as a book but to Beth Revis personally. If you're interested in signing up for Quarterly, I'm really excited about it and I got you guys hooked up with a discount off of your first box. I'll leave my code and the link in the description if you're interested in signing up for the literature and young adult subscription. If you sign up by August 15th, you'll be able to get the Beth Revis box as well. So I recommend that you get on that. Anyway, let's get started with this unboxing, and I am excited to go through it. So here's the box. Dun, dun, dun. Packaged with radness in LA. So the first thing in here is a letter from Beth. It looks like it explains everything that's in the box and talks about the journey that she went through writing this book. I'll sort of slowly go through it as I go through the things. The quote on here is, "We all have these threads, invisible though they be, that connect us." I love that. So the first item in this box is this book. It's called The End or something like that, and it's by Anne D. Ellis. I've never heard of this book, but it looks really quirky. Ali Condi says it breaks your heart and mends it back together with hope and humor. Beth Revis writes, "In the End or something like that" by Anne D. Ellis, Emmy is forced to see her future without her best friend Kim after she dies of a heart disease. Don't worry though, this book isn't about death, and it's at least half a comedy. The reason I chose it for this box was because it questions reality in an almost friendly way. Kim, much like Charles Dickens, believed in afterlife where spirits could contact the living, and Emmy is trying her level best to reach her dead best friend. So much so, she even starts seeing other dead people. But no Kim. And there's another book in here, and it's called Belzar by Meg Wolitzer. Beth writes that Belzar was the first book to come to mind. In it, Jam and the other students in her small literary studies class are given a journal writing assignment that pushes the boundaries of how magical writing can be. But more than just the impossible world of Belzar, Jam must confront what's real in her own past and what reality she wants to choose for her future. So what's interesting about these books being in the box is that they're connected in some way to Beth Revis's writing journey for A World Without You. She writes that, "I found it rather serendipitous that both of these novels touch not only on what's really not, but also on love and loss, all things that tied back to A World Without You." And she goes on to elaborate a little more, but I don't want to read it because you'll have to get the box. Anyway, I've never heard of either of these books, but they both sound fantastic. Knowing what I know about A World Without You, and then hearing about these, the inspiration and the connection just adds so much more to the reading experience. Really, I think for any of these, when you can find a connection in your own story to something else that someone else created, really creates a connection between not only two artists, but the readers who are experiencing all of them. I think that's amazing. And of course in here we have a copy of A World Without You with this signed book plate. And oh my gosh, no way. I had no idea it was like this. There are post-it notes all throughout this book with just little snippets inside Beth Revis's mind. Beau creeping around his room like this is my nod to The Yellow Wallpaper by Charlotte Perkins Gilman. You should read it. There's like at least 20 of these post-it notes. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that this is real. I feel like I have an annotated manuscript. Do you remember High School Musical on Disney Channel when they would have like the pop-up edition like a few weeks later? That's what this feels like, and I'm so excited. Definitely gonna do a giveaway for my copy of A World Without You. I have lots of big giveaways planned for my channel for when I hit 50K. So, I'm just saying. I need to read this book immediately with these post-it notes. Literally, I had no idea about this. I'm so excited. So the next thing that's in here is a cable photo holder. Oh my gosh. Okay, my first thought is that I'm gonna put this in my dorm when I move in later. I'm moving into my first college dorm like later this month. My aunt got me this really cute picture holder, and this is a picture of me with my best friends from when we were in The Great Gatsby junior year. This is amazing. So you would like string it across like by your bed or like in your dorm room. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to pick out photos to put on here. Beth writes that ultimately that's what her book, what all the books in this box and all the books in the world remind readers, that you are not alone. There are others who have experienced what you're experiencing. There are others who haven't but still love you and want to help. You're not alone. We're all tied together. In A World Without You, Bo sees reality through a time stream, a series of strings that connect past and present, people and places. We all have these threads, invisible though they be, that connect us. Bo's thread that ties him to the girl he loves is bright red. In this box, there's a red string photo holder. Fill it up with images of the people you love and remind yourself that you're connected to people who care about you whenever you need it. I love that so much, and I love this so much. I could cry. This is not what I was expecting from this box at all. I'm literally gonna put photos on here, like, immediately. So the last thing that's in here, Quotable Notations, Emily Dickinson. Oh my gosh, what is this? So this is like a standee of Emily Dickinson, Beth Revis's favorite poet. I'll just put it right there. And this is an envelope, and there are stickers with quotes on them. So cute. And an empty envelope. Okay, I have to read what this is about. Writing A World Without You made me realize just how many people I could have reached out to, and how often we all make the mistake of thinking we're alone. We're not. That's why you'll find a blank card in this box. My challenge to you, write to someone you love. It doesn't have to be deep, just remind each other that you're not alone. God, what a bunch of beautiful messages. First of all, there's some awesome stuff in this box. The annotated book, the books, the red string for photos, the card, the stickers. Hearing about the importance of these things to Beth's life personally, as well as the work that she's created. She's put so much into this book. I've loved Beth Revis's novels since her debut novel. That's why I agreed to make this video. I was so excited to see what this book meant to her. And really, the connections between all of the things in the box are so beautiful. Like I said, A World Without You is her first contemporary novel. The main character's name is Bo. He basically believes that he's out of school for superhumans, but his parents have him like at this mental institution, and he believes he can travel through time. I remember Beth writing that this book started as just like an adventure-y time-traveling story, but it turned into so much more with Bo's character. And that really shows through with all of the emotion and the journey that is in, I mean, not just this box, but just the book itself and his character. I'm so excited to get into it. And also, if you have not read Across the Universe, now might be a good time for that as well, but obviously they're not connected. You can read one without the other. Remember that you can receive this box if you decide to sign up before August 15th. My code is in the description and you'll get 10% off of your first box. Plus with the subscription, you will receive boxes every 3 months, and they'll be just like this, literary, YA. I love it so much. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment and let me know of any special book connections that you have, or something that you've heard from an author. If you've read A World Without You, let me know if you liked it or not. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys very soon. Have a good one, and goodbye.